what's up YouTube? Welcome back to one more video. So today we have what is this model? This is A1707, so which we have got for the heating issue. So customer was complaining that there was too much heating happening even during normal uses. So these models are known for having heating issues and so many other issues too. So let's go ahead and fix this MacBook's heating issue. So point to be noted, this Mac has already been disinfected. No normal person can open this Mac. So I can see there's a lot of dust coming out. So see, this dust is also a reason for heating too. So number one and number two, these two clicks are very important. So until these two clicks are opened, you cannot open the MacBook, and I'll show you why this clicking sound has come while we're trying to fix this. Oh ho! Look at the dust. So you can see the dust here. So these clips here, this one and this one, so these are the retaining clips which go and sit in this screw. One screw here and one screw here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 cells are the battery cells. So first, apart from anything, we have to unplug the battery first to take out the battery. So if you can see there's so much dust in this fan, 1 and 2. So mind you, this is a very complicated thing to open. First and foremost, we have to unplug the battery. That is very important, otherwise the power still keeps running in the board. This latch is where you take out the latch and pull this tape and get this connector out. And after getting the connector, there's one more screw below which is lying here. We have to unscrew that screw also. So now the battery is completely disconnected. Pull it out. Is there anything? Yes. So finally the board is out. Oh ho ho! There's actually so much dust here. If you can see, see if you can see this thing here. This thing is popping out. See, there's so much of dust, and I'm sure even the thermal paste of this might have gone dried completely. See, you can see so much of dust here. So this is the CPU. This heatsink is the CPU, and this heatsink is for this die is the CPU, and this die is the RAM. There's actually so much of dust inside. I can actually see there is so much of dust. So we also need to take out these fans and clean the fans. So first let's work on the logic board itself. Let's keep this Mac aside for a while. For now, let's keep it aside. So we need to unscrew this heat sink. So look at the trickiest part here. Heat sink is this side. This side is the heat sink, and the heat sink screws are this side. Look at the trickiest part. So see, even I unscrewed the heat sink, it's not coming out. So this, see, it's not coming out. This itself is enough to say ki the thermal paste has been completed right inside. So I'll take out the heatsink from here. Oh God, it's completely dry. Completely dry. See, it's coming out in solid form. No wonder this customer is complaining that it's heating. The heatsink is very neat now, you can see. If you can see, there is a color change here. This copper thing is different and this copper thing is different. That's because this decolorization is due to too much of heat coming from the GPU and the CPU, and it's unable to cool itself. So now, since we are opening and we are cleaning everything, so this should be good to go. And depending on your Mac usage and the workflow, you should get it done at least once in 6 to 8 months. So this side doesn't have much dust actually. So this particular connector you are seeing here, this is called the lifeboat connector. So this connector is basically the only way to take the data out if by any chance if your Mac is dead and if it's not responding. And you won't be able to find this connector anywhere in the market because this is a proprietary connector by Apple. So you need to connect the lifeboat connector to this connector here, the lifeboat cable to this connector. This one where you're seeing, and take the data out, which is next to impossible. So this is the reason why I am not recommending this MacBook to anyone. This is a very tricky part and very risky actually. I won't say very tricky, but I would say very risky. If you are not well experienced in handling all this stuff, you should never get into this. Put the heatsink from one side, you should screw it from the other side. See, now the heatsink is loose. Now the heatsink is very loose. It has sat perfectly now. Let's fix the heatsink back. Turn the board. This is the tricky part. This is the very tricky part, my friends. Very tricky part is coming up. Hold the heatsink like this and put it down. Where is these big ones are for CPU, the small ones are for the GPU. Yes, this is for the GPU. Don't screw it completely for now. So while fixing this, if you lose the correct placement of the heatsink, That's where things will start getting tricky for you. Now the board part is done. The board is ready to go inside. We have to put this rubber gasket back. Look at this. Look here. Let's take the fans out first. These fans seem to be very junky. No worries, we can clean everything. We can clean anything and everything for that matter. Two fans are out. So if by any chance, if you guys are able to see, can you see this black squares here? On this, if by any chance, if you people are able to see, there are small black impressions here. So what are these? You will be shocked to know. So these black impressions are the heating impressions. These are the heat marks when components like these on the motherboard get heated. So if you can, if you clean this with cloth, they'll vanish. See, this MacBook has been withstanding so much of abuse of late. See, I just opened, there's dust coming out. So let's open the fan. Can we open these fans by any chance? Yes, I think we can. There's a screw here. There's a back side. There's a small screw here. So let's open this screw and check whether we can dismantle this fan or not by any chance. Look inside this fan, man. Oh. See, these fans are barely rotating. This fan is barely spinning. This is trapped heat, trapped dust here. See. Oh God. It looks like I have to clean it from outside itself. See, this is before, this is after. This is after cleaning the fan. So if you want to see the difference of this cleaned fan and non-cleaned fan, see, this is the clean one and this is the one which is not cleaned. So you can see the difference. So this is why MacBooks or any laptops heat for that matter. These fans are very small. So let's clean the second fan also. This seems to be this side's fan. To put it back, and this is the trickiest part. I love you, Apple. I love you for complicating things. The more you complicate, The more you complicate, you will find more people like me who are willing to take things apart and put them back again. I love you for complicating things so much. It's more like you are giving some kind of a task to me, a serious task actually, and fixing it back. So start from here. So never push it inside. Don't ever push it inside. There's one cable, one teeny tiny cable here. Where is it? The microphone cable. It's out. This should get stuck there. Okay. So it's in. So let's start it and see now. So you don't have to press the power button in these models, they'll start automatically. The fan spin. So since we have disconnected and connected everything, we need to start it again. Yes, the fan started spinning. So there's no charge. How come? So this thing is the battery connector here. Yes. So there is actually charge, 96% of charge. We do have it. We do have about. Sorry. We do have about 96% of charge. So this MacBook has turned on even after so much of disassembly. So this is going back to the customer tomorrow. All good. Heat marks. See, if you can see, there is a different color on this metal shield here. That is because of the heating here and even here. That's like this has been getting heated way too much. This is the trickiest part here. First, this goes this way. Yes. Seems like it didn't sit properly. I have to take it out again. It's in. This is in. This is in too. So these both are for the middle one here. Yes. Because sometimes these screws are very tricky. They seem to be fit properly, but they don't sit properly inside. Bloody apple. So we are good. So general service is done for A1707 Touch Bar MacBook Pro. That's all for now, people. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you.